or too far away from you. So what I would do on my birthday, if I wasn't around people I love, because everybody needs their love tank filled up on their birthday, right? Don't you agree? I would take my car, go for a drive, and get really caffeinated up. Not with the soda pop. I think soda's poison. And I'm very careful about coffee myself. I use other sources of caffeine. But I'd have myself a nice Shazamachino from Starbucks or something.
Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, Kody Robyn, he is gonna go get ripped on caffeine. That's what he wants to do. He wants to spend his birthday driving around high on caffeine. Yeah, and alone, not with Robyn. Yeah, things are going swell in their marriage, you guys. Absolutely swell. Yesterday was Father's Day. Not all Father's Days are great for all people. Some people are estranged from their fathers. Some people's fathers are out of their lives. Some people didn't have a father. Some people's fathers have passed away. And some people were raised without a dad. So it's a complicated story. And then there's other fathers like Cody that had a lot of kids, you guys, but was kind of like not around very much. So imagine my surprise when Cody got shaded by some of his kids who didn't even acknowledge him on his very special day. Shockingly, though, two of Christine's daughters posted Happy Father's Day to him. That was Isabel and Gwendolyn. Gabriel, who is Cody's son, shared Maddie's post, and Maddie Brown did a post for her husband on Father's Day. And Christine just went full-fledged shade at Cody on Father's Day while praising her husband, or her future husband, David. So there's some things that we need to talk about with that, and we are T-minus 10 days from Kody and Robyn going broke and losing Coyote Pass. So let's dive into today's topic. Before we do, can you please do me a big favor and give this video a thumbs up? Also, please subscribe to my channel if you've not yet subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button down below. Make sure to click on the bell so you get notified of any time I go live and new content loads. Leave a comment if you have something to say and share this video with your friends. All right, Sister Wives has not been given a release date, though last year it was out in September and we found out in August the premiere date. So expect something along those lines. Season 18 is currently filming, and with that, Robyn Brown actually made a post about her coworkers, which I thought was interesting, over on her Pinterest. She recently, her most recent pin that she shares says, when your job asks for honest feedback on any workplace issues, and it says you can't handle the truth. Robyn Brown is hinting at workplace related issues. And Kody Brown is doing cameos where he's talking about getting really caffeinated and doing things by himself.
It's just deliciously sugary and full of like triple or quadruple shot of espresso. And then just fill up my love tank myself, driving with the music or with my thoughts, and just have a special moment by myself and just feel that vibe. Just let that music soak into my spine and enjoy that high from that coffee. I hope you have a great birthday. I hope.
Now, obviously, he was just giving like a hypothetical, but I do think it's interesting, one, that if he could do anything on his birthday, he would take a drive and get really high on caffeine. Mind you, you guys, when this show started back in the day, this family was all, we don't drink caffeine, we don't drink alcohol, we don't do any of those things because that is against our religion. And now he's all, I drink coffee and I would get really high on caffeine, or I get my caffeine from other places. What other places are you getting your caffeine from? Chocolate? I don't know. The FLDS or the AUB, they don't drink coffee. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense to me. Probably because they think it's a drug. So Kody would go drive by himself, and that's what he told this woman. And that's the cameo that she paid $150 for. Now, with Robyn bitching about her coworker situation, I have a sense that things on Sister Wives are not going very well. Here's the thing. Right now, the family is being forced to interact in a way that they're probably not comfortable with. Robyn wants to be on an island by herself without Cody or without the wives. She wants to be by herself. She doesn't want to deal with any of the conflicts that she's created, by the way. She wants to just ignore that there was an entire family before her. The woman that claimed that she cared so much about the family has done little to nothing to prove that since the split. Instead, she's been a separatist that's been stuck at her house in Flagstaff. And she's not interacting at all with anyone in the family. I think Cody and Robyn are going to combust in the near future because I think that Robyn's relationship with Cody was built on competition and that she wanted to win Cody. And now that she's won Cody, I think how you would describe it, the lure is like, the allure to it is gone. You know how when, for instance, think of it like this. Tom Sandoval and Rachel Leviss from the show Vanderpump Rules get involved in this torrid love affair. They're high on adrenaline because they're cheating together and they have this big secret, right? And then generally when there's this like adrenaline rush about being in a relationship, once that danger is gone, once the thrill is gone, so does the relationship gone because the relationship is sort of built on this adrenaline. And I think for Robyn, the adrenaline she got was, I'm going to win Cody. And then she got Cody. Now she's just like, what the hell am I going to do with Cody? You know what I'm saying? Well, the other wives are at a point where they're like, I don't want to be with Cody. So as the adrenaline is wearing off and Cody's going to go get high in his car, because frankly, I think Cody spends most of his time by himself in his car anyway. Christine is over on her Instagram making all kinds of posts today. This is what Christine posted to David. Happy Father's Day, David Woolley. I've watched how loving, compassionate, and present you are with your children, and I love how you've shown that to my children as well. You're truly showing up, which is what is most important. Thanks, David Woolley, my love. And then she posted a bunch of photos of David with the kids and her and showing up. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are assuming that she's throwing shade at Cody. And in fairness, she hasn't posted a tribute to Cody on Father's Day in years, and Cody hasn't really shown up in her kids' lives. I think what I think is, it's sweet to make these kinds of messages. My only thing is that I just noticed a pattern with Christine, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but if you're super happy in your new relationship, you can be happy in your new relationship without constantly shading your ex. Even though she's doing things in a way where she's like saying that she's taking the high road, she's posting a lot of things like the nachos and this. Everything seems to be about how like great David is as a way to say like, look at what I finally got. And it just sometimes comes off a little bit immature to me. And I'm not trying to be like down on her. I'm just saying like, one, love your man without bringing in shade. And two, like, I think it takes time to figure out who someone really is. And it's pretty simple to say that you think you know someone within like a year or less of dating them. The true test of a man is not if they show up immediately, but if they show up long term. It's very easy in the early days of a relationship for a man to show us the very best of who they are. And literally we don't, getting love bombed happens. And so let's just say I hope this is the case where David is going to be the man. And I hope that Christine can move on from constantly posting these sort of like shade things towards Cody while also praising David. Like, it's not a competition anymore. I'm happy that you're happy. Let's all be happy together. Take the high road, right? Or is that just me? Again, unpopular opinion. I'm sure some of you will be like, no, it's great that she's shading Cody. I mean, maybe it is. Okay, so the kids posted some stuff to Cody, two of them, Gwendolyn and Isabel, on their Instagram stories. Christine is shading Cody. None of the wives post any Father's Day messages to Cody, and only two of his kids post Father's Day messages to him. Long story short, Cody is just not a good father, in my opinion. If he were a good father, they'd be making posts about it. Now, in fairness, not every single person on social media makes posts to their husbands or to their fathers on Father's Day. Lots of people will do things in private. I just think it's a pulse to show that, like, some of them, like Maddie, are making posts to her husband Caleb, and others are just posting, like Christine, to her fiance, and then Mary is posting a photograph of her and her father. There's nothing for Cody. And then Robyn's off in, like, I don't even know, Arizona, arguing with Cody about the workplace fights. Cody's not getting a lot of love from his family, and he probably will be getting love at home, maybe. Who knows? I don't know where he's at in the status of how well his kids that live with him even like him at this point. But Cody is not going to be reliving any Fathers of the Years. You know, most people know that polygamous men don't show up for their families. They have favorites. They simply can't be around their kids enough to actually be good fathers. And Cody clearly made a choice to be with Robyn. And I wouldn't doubt if Cody's, like, cruising while he's out getting caffeinated looking for another, like lover. Also, Christine looked phenomenal. Listen, she's breaking all kinds of rules. Recently, she showed a picture of her at an event for Plexus wearing a very plunging top dress where her girls were out saying hello. She showed off brand new ink, a tattoo, and let's just say, like, she's all the way out at this point. Like, when she was in polygamy, she never would have showed her cleavage. In fact, in her book, she wrote about how her girls showing their cleavage was like an atrocity against God. So she's for sure left her mindset, and she's enjoying her freedom, literally and figuratively. And listen, I have nothing against any woman wearing anything that shows any part of their body, literally. Go have fun. It's not immodest. It's not wrong. She should be able to wear whatever she's wearing. And I love that she's wearing these dresses. I only hope that in the background of all of this, she's telling her daughters, listen, I'm so sorry that I was part of the problem in encouraging you guys to dress more modestly and shaming you for it. I know that that can be very hard on a child growing up to hear and have their bodies objectified. So maybe she's had some full circle moments while she's growing up and sort of realizing her freedom, also recognizing what happened to her kids. We can only hope. So Cody's not getting love. Christine is out having fun, showing off her fit figure and her new ink. She has a tattoo. By the way, you guys, tattoos are completely against the rules in their Mormon faith. And so they continue to break all kinds of rules. So here is my thoughts. Sister Wives will probably be back in September. There's going to be some tension on this show. How long can this show last as is? I don't know. Will Cody and Robyn get a divorce? I don't know. We have 10 days to find out what's happening with the Coyote Pass property and if they're going to refinance, if they're going to try to pay off the lots, or if the lots are going to go up on the market. And what are Cody and Robyn going to do financially, being that they're now stuck in a city that's extremely expensive and they don't have a lot of money? Is that why Robyn is talking about having workplace problems, or is she having fights with people like Cody or with the other wives that are on the show? I have a lot of questions and I have limited answers on this, but I would love to hear what your thoughts are in the comments below. Tell me. Bye, guys.